Hi everyone, my name is Krishnamohan, and in this video we are going to talk about Nintendo's game design. So I'm always about curious why Nintendo games are always like overpriced. That is, you know the price, right? $70 for a racing game and Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I have just small designs. So I thought about how millions of players, tens of millions of players getting the game, even though their hardware is not so advanced, or why their games are not like realistic or something. And of course, games are not about realism. If your game is built towards realism, the end path will always be like copy and paste. So before we dive into, we have to understand about Nintendo themselves. Nintendo was first card game company. They were it was called Fujiwara card. I don't know how to pronounce. It was a card. They actually first created card. Then another person joined the company and they created toys. Since Bandai Namco was the top peak in the during that era, 70s era, I think so, and they cannot compete with, and so Nintendo turned to video games. And most basically that time games were only for adults. Kids did not have time to play for games, and the person who worked on Nintendo was actually a designer rather than a programmer. And you get to know about the Mario one-on-one first level, and from Jumpman it turned to Mario. It's because Mario Siegel, the person who rented their warehouse, looked similar, they said. So they changed the Jumpman to Mario, and Donkey Kong game was born due to some technology. Like they created a game, I think so, which in history you can see they created a game, an arcade game, but more than 500 units were not sold. So the creator of Mario, the other games, he created a game called Donkey Kong, where a monkey and Mario and the princess were on the top. Mario has to climb up to the stairs with a rolling barrel. You all, of course, once in your life played that game. And after that, Nintendo game design was especially towards gameplay mechanics and controls. That is, players they hold their joysticks in their hand, and not about technological or graphical improvements. That's why Nintendo everything, that is Nintendo Gyroscope, Wii U Sports. I think so. You have played that games. I think so. Wii U Sports and every other these games built towards more of gameplay controls. That is, players controlling the character themselves from start to end, rather than cutscenes or high character models, etc. And you can, as of now, till now, that is Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, where you can smash to entire things, and Donkey Kong can turn into, how to say, ostrich to fly, like that gameplay modes. And you have to understand from these concepts of Nintendo is always about giving players the controls, not about cutscenes or anything. That's why their games are priced high, even though their games or technical capabilities are like. For example, as a point of those who are playing games, those who only buy games from, how to say, their trailer or gameplay graphics, these will not be satisfied. And the gamers who play these games only for controls or for fun or entertainment, that is the core gameplay loop of Nintendo itself. That is, they want to create a game without tool tips or tutorials, that you have to play the game by yourself just by pressing or smashing controls. And by the way you do that, you will learn about their controls, their game, and how hard and difficult it was. And that is the overall design philosophy of Nintendo games. And thank you for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. And if you have any other video recommendation, please do drop it in comments. And if you can donate $1 or spare, you can donate via the link in description. Thank you guys. Hope you have learned something about Nintendo game design. Thank you.